This is my review of the Geko Xpedition X100 Dashcam. It's a new product for North America and has been only out for a few months. This is the smallest Wi-Fi enabled 1080p dashcam on the market. It accepts Wi-Fi access by your smartphone for live view and photo and video snapshots with clip viewing, downloading, editing, sharing, all from the smartphone. It includes GPS tracking, a G sensor for event recording, and a Bluetooth 12-second snapshot remote. It records 6 seconds before and 6 seconds after you press the remote activation. It also contains within the cube a 20-minute lithium battery, making it portable that you can carry and take short clips outside your vehicle. This is ideal if you were in a crash and you wanted to walk the perimeter. This is a perfect situation for this battery. All these features, plus great day and night 1080p video quality, make this dashcam stand out. The bracket, which comes with your camera for the windshield mounting, is critical because it contains the only way to charge the camera from a micro USB connection right at the base. The base that goes up against the windshield contains the GPS unit, and because of that, there's a wiring harness which restricts your aiming ability. You cannot swivel this 90 degrees. It's more like 10 or 15 degrees. If that's the kind of camera you're looking for, you're going to have to pass on this one. But it does have a good angle adjustment. Not quite 90 degrees, but it's sufficient. For those that want to know the specs on the recording, the video is saved with 8 megabits per second, and you can pause this to look at the rest of the specs. The adhesive that you attach to your windshield is 3M, and the one that I got is gray. However, some of the newer releases put in black, which is the one I would have preferred. The clip that you stick on the windshield is very hard to move once you've attached it, so make sure you position it high enough on your windscreen to give you good visibility. There's only one clip, but you can reverse it. I would still suggest you load it from the top, given if you hit a lot of bumps or any kind of railroad tracks type of shock to your vehicle, it won't pop out of the clip if the clip is reversed. The top loading is the preferred method suggested by the manufacturer. A lot of the cabling that comes with dash cams are either very hard to connect or very easy to connect. I would say this one's in between. There is a small gap when you do connect it, so you shouldn't try to close that gap. It's normal. But trying to do this while the camera is hanging from your windshield at night is a little bit difficult. Other than that, it's not too bad. I would say that that's average connectability. It's a very good unit. We're going to look at some of the detailed snapshots of the app that are coming up soon, and the rest of it is on my setup video along with the installation video and further road test. I do have a tips video that covers memory cards. We're not going to go into that one right now. This is just a quick review. The most critical things that most people need to know about this dash cam is that it does have a battery, therefore it does get hot. Well, maybe not hot, but it definitely gets warm, and the warmth will trigger a shutdown if it's excessive. And I haven't run this camera inside a vehicle when it's 30 degrees outside Celsius and 80 plus inside, so I don't know what the actual shutdown will be, but we will find out in the summer. I have 8 concerns about the Geko X100 dashcam. Most of these, if not all of them already, I have written to the developer waiting for a response, but these are the ones you should be aware of if you're thinking of purchasing. Most of these can be solved through firmware and the app updates, which are most likely planned. So here they are. My number one concern is this camera in retail outlets has been advertised as 155 degrees when in fact it's only 125. So at 125, measured with a protractor and also confirmed on the Gecko website, I have to say that some retailers are falsely advertising this unit. My second concern is the audio is extremely poor. If you want this camera for conversation recording, I would suggest either waiting for a firmware update or purchasing elsewhere. I believe the cause is the always-on Wi-Fi transmitting right beside the microphone. My third concern is the Gecko app itself. It's app 2.11 and it has a login password bug. I've confirmed it. It's on my setup video. You can see the workaround there. My fourth concern is as viewed in my test footage that you're seeing now, it's overly bright. It's not excessively bright, but it's just a little bit too much for the sky. It can't quite knock it down, and there's no adjustment in the settings. The only way to tone it down is to actually aim your camera onto the dash, which is not what I purchased it for. My fifth concern is the overly large lens ring. When a product is designed to be tiny and hidden, why add the largest attention-getting decoration to the product? It's silly. My sixth concern, no way to disable the Wi-Fi, which causes excessive heating, which you don't need with a lithium battery inside at the same time. Also, there's no easy way to fit a CPL filter if you really wanted the polarizing lens. It would really help with the reflection on the windshield. My last concern for now is that as of May 2016, the firmware version is 1.10 and has not been updated. But I have found there is one available, firmware version 1.71, but Gecko hasn't put it on their website. I'll look into that. Thanks for watching. See my other videos.